Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English learning channel. We are so excited to have you here today.
Hello, friends. Thank you for coming back. Today's topic is very special because it is something you probably see every single day on the internet.
Yes, usually we teach traditional English vocabulary, but today we are going to talk about a phrase that has completely taken over social media. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube comments, everywhere.
The phrase is red flag and its partner, green flag.
If you have ever been on TikTok or read any comment section, you have definitely seen this emoji. Red flag, red flag, red flag.
People just post the red flag emoji again and again. But what does it actually mean and why is everyone using it?
Let's start with the basic definition. What is a red flag, Mark?
A red flag is a warning sign. It means something is wrong, something is dangerous. You should be careful.
Think about it literally. Imagine you are at the beach. There is a red flag on the sand. What does it mean?
It means do not swim. The water is dangerous. There might be sharks or strong waves.
Exactly. The red flag is a signal. It says, stop, be careful, something bad is here.
And in everyday English, we use red flag to describe a warning sign in a person's behavior, in a situation, or in a relationship.
For example, imagine you go on a date with someone. You are at a restaurant. The person is very rude to the waiter. They shout, they complain, they don't say please or thank you.
That is a red flag.
Why? Because if someone is rude to a waiter, they will probably be rude to you one day too.
It is a warning sign about their character. You are seeing a small preview of who they really are.
Now, this phrase is not new. People have been saying red flag for many, many years, but in the last 2 or 3 years, it completely exploded on social media.
Yes, in 2021, there was a huge trend on Twitter. People started posting the red flag emoji with funny statements. It became a meme.
For example, someone would write, I don't like music. Red flag, red flag, red flag.
Or, I have never watched any movie more than once. Red flag, red flag, red flag.
Or my favorite, I don't like dogs. Red flag, red flag, red flag.
That is definitely a red flag for dog lovers. But here's what happened. The phrase became bigger than just dating. People started using it for everything.
Everything. Jobs, friendships, apartments, restaurants, even countries.
Let's go through some common examples because this will really help our listeners understand.
Okay, let's start with red flags in a job or workplace.
This is very popular right now, especially on LinkedIn and career TikTok. Imagine you go for a job interview. The interviewer says, "We are like a family here."
Red flag, red flag, red flag. That is a red flag.
Why? What is wrong with being a family?
Because when a company says we are a family, it usually means we will make you work extra hours and we will not pay you for it. And if you complain, we will say you are not a team player.
Oh, that is a big red flag. What about another one?
Another workplace red flag, the job advertisement says, must be able to handle a fast-paced environment.
That often means we are disorganized, everyone is stressed, and nobody knows what they are doing.
Exactly. Not always, but often. These are warning signs you should pay attention to.
Okay, let's talk about red flags and friendships.
A big one, your friend only calls you when they need something. They never call just to say hello. They never ask how you are doing.
Red flag. That is not a real friend. That is someone who is using you.
Another one, a friend who always talks about themselves but never listens to your problems.
You say, I had a really bad day, and they say, oh yeah, my day was even worse. Let me tell you about it for 45 minutes.
That is a red flag. The friendship is one-sided.
Very good. Now, here's the fun part. Let's talk about green flags.
Yes, we have been very negative so far. Let's be positive.
A green flag is the opposite of a red flag. It is a good sign. It means something is right. This person or situation is healthy and positive.
Think about a traffic light. Red means stop, green means go. Everything is good. Move forward.
So, what are some examples of green flags, Sarah?
In a relationship, your partner remembers small things you say. You mention you like a certain type of chocolate, and 2 weeks later, they bring it to you.
Green flag. That means they listen, they pay attention, they care about you.
Another green flag, someone who apologizes when they make a mistake. They don't make excuses, they just say, I am sorry, I was wrong.
That is a big green flag. It shows emotional maturity. It shows they respect you.
In a job interview, a green flag is when the interviewer says, "We want to make sure this job is a good fit for you, too."
Oh, that is nice. They care about you, not just about filling the position.
Another workplace green flag, we don't send emails after 6 p.m.
Green flag, green flag, green flag. I want to work there immediately.
Right? That shows they respect your personal time. That is a very healthy company.
Okay, so we know what red flags and green flags are, but now let's talk about something interesting. Can people use this phrase too much?
Oh, absolutely. And this is actually happening right now on social media. Some people call everything a red flag.
For example, someone posted, "He puts ketchup on his eggs. Red flag, red flag, red flag."
Is that really a red flag? He just likes ketchup.
Or, "She uses a fork to eat pizza. Red flag, red flag, red flag."
That is not a red flag. That's just a personal preference. She doesn't want greasy fingers.
This is the problem. When everything becomes a red flag, nothing is a red flag.
That is a very smart point, Mark. If you treat every small thing as a warning sign, you will never trust anyone. You will never enjoy anything.
There's actually a phrase for this kind of behavior. We say someone is being too picky or too judgmental.
And honestly, being too judgmental is itself a red flag.
That is so true. If someone on a first date says, "You hold your coffee cup wrong," that is a red flag. Then they are the red flag.
The red flag is coming from inside the house.
Okay, let me give you a fun scenario. I'm going to describe a person and you tell me, red flag or green flag. Ready, Sarah?
I am ready. Let's play.
Situation 1. You are texting someone. They take 3 days to reply, but when they reply, they write a very long, thoughtful message.
That is tricky. The 3 days is a small red flag, but the thoughtful message is a green flag. I will say yellow flag. Be careful, but give them a chance.
Ooh, yellow flag. I like that. We invented a new flag.
Right? It means slow down, watch and wait.
Situation 2. You start a new job. On your first day, your boss says, "The last 5 people who had your job all quit within 3 months."
Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. That is the biggest red flag I've ever heard. Run. Leave the building. Do not look back.
5 people quit? That is not a flag. That is a red banner, a red billboard.
If 5 people quit the same job, the problem is not the people. The problem is the job or the boss.
Situation 3. You make a new friend. Every time you are sad, they check on you. They send you messages. They bring you food. Green flag, green flag, green flag.
That is the greenest flag in the world. Protect that person. Never let them go.
I agree. That is a wonderful friend.
Okay, now let's talk about grammar. How do we use red flag and green flag in sentences?
Great question. Red flag can be a noun or an adjective.
As a noun, that behavior is a red flag. Or, I noticed several red flags during the interview.
As an adjective, that is red flag behavior. It describes the type of behavior.
Laughing. You can also use it as a verb, kind of. On social media, people say, "I'm red flagging this." It means, I am marking this as a warning.
And you can say, "He is a walking red flag." That means everything about him is a warning sign.
Laughing. A walking red flag? That is a person you should avoid completely.
What about related vocabulary? Are there other phrases that mean the same thing?
Yes, here are some similar phrases. Warning sign, very similar to red flag. Deal breaker, something so bad that you cannot accept it. The deal is broken. It is finished.
For example, he said he doesn't like cats. That is a deal breaker for me.
And on the positive side, instead of green flag, you can say a good sign, simple and clear, a keeper. She is a keeper means she is so good you want to keep her in your life.
She always cooks dinner for her family. He is a keeper. Green flag.
Exactly. Now let's talk about why this topic is trending so much.
I think it is because people are becoming more aware of their boundaries. They are learning to say, "This is not okay. I deserve better."
That is true. In the past, people might ignore bad behavior. They might say, "Oh, it's fine, it's not a big deal." But now people are more careful.
Social media helps people share their experiences. Someone posts about a red flag and thousands of people say, "Oh, that happened to me too."
It creates a community. People learn from each other's mistakes.
But we should also remember, nobody is perfect. Everyone has a few small red flags.
That is so true. If you look for perfection, you will be alone forever. The important thing is to know the difference between a small red flag and a big red flag.
Small red flag, they are always a little late. Big red flag, they lie to you about important things.
Small red flag, they don't like your favorite movie. Big red flag, they don't respect your feelings.
You can work with small red flags. You cannot ignore big red flags.
That is excellent advice, Mark. Before we finish, let's do a quick review.
Flag, a warning sign, something bad or dangerous. Green flag, a good sign, something healthy and positive. Deal breaker, a red flag so big you walk away. A keeper, a person with lots of green flags. A walking red flag, a person full of warning signs.
We hope this helps you understand these very popular phrases. You will see them everywhere now, on TikTok, in the comments, in conversations with your friends.
Yes, and now you can use them too. You can join the conversation.
Now we have a question for our listeners.
What is your biggest red flag? What behavior do you absolutely not accept?
And what is your biggest green flag? What makes you trust someone immediately?
Tell us in the comments. Use the phrases we learned today. For example, my biggest red flag is when someone never says thank you.
Or a green flag for me is when someone remembers my birthday without Facebook reminding them.
That is a big green flag in 2025.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please give us a like and share it with a friend who needs to learn about red flags.
Maybe send it to someone who is a red flag. Maybe they will learn something.